Alright guys, we're going to be working on page 117 today. So problem 1, you're going to write this number in expanded form. And I'm going to start not doing every single problem with you guys. Once I show you how to do A, you should be able to do B, hopefully on your own. So what we do here is we're just going to take each value and multiply the digit by its value. So this 2 is in the 10 millions place, so it would be 2 times 10 million. Oops, I forgot a 0 in that 10 million. Plus 1, the 1 is in the millions place, times 1 million. Plus 7 times 100,000. Plus 5 times 10,000. Plus 6 times, well, the 6 is in the 1,000s place. 6 times 1,000. Plus 8, well, the 8 is in the hundreds place. The next digit is a 3. It's in the tens place, 3 times 10. Plus our final one, this 4, is in the ones place. So for number B, just remember it's digit times place value. This 3 is in the hundred thousands place, plus, and then continue on from there. Okay. Estimate, then use partial quotients division to solve. I just have been wanting you guys to focus on long division. I want you to do that here. So if I think about this, 2,731, it's close to 3,000. And 3,000 divided by 30, or 30 because 31 is close to 30. Cross off my zeros evenly. That will leave me with 2 zeros. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So my answer needs to be close to 100. So now I'm going to set this up. I'm using traditional division even though I was asked to use partial quotients in the problem. If you want, you can still use partial quotients. 31 cannot go in a 2 or 27, but 31 can go in a 271. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do some multiplying and thinking about 30 times what is close to 20. Sorry, I had to pause that for a short second. So 31 times what is 273. So I can think about this. 30 times what is close to 273. So if I did 30 times 7, that would be 210. 30 times 8 would be 240. 30 times 9 would be about 270. Let me try to multiply that real quick. 31 times 9 is 279, so that's too much. Let's go adjust our by 1. 31 times 8 is 248. I need to put up my 8 because I divided. Now I need to subtract. Please remember to regroup. 13 minus 8. Bring down the 1. Now I have 251, which I know is going to be over here on this 8. Dirty monkeys smell bad. I divided. I multiplied. Now I'm going to subtract. So I have 88, remainder 3. I'm just going to practice writing that remainder as a numerator and my divisor as my denominator. So my answer is 88 and 3/31. I'm going to continue on to problem number 3. Remember, the volume formula is just length times width times height. I can do any order I want, but I like to do the order that makes it easy to do with my chart. 2 times 5 times 7. At this point, you should be able to solve this problem independently here with 2 times 5 times 7. Rewrite the height of each student in inches only. Well, I need to know how many inches are in a foot to solve this problem. I know that 1 foot equals 12 inches. That's going to help me solve this problem here. Juan is 5 feet 4 inches. Well, how many inches is that? I would take the 5, multiply by 12. Because I know my math facts, I know 5 times 12 is 60. So 5 feet is 60 inches. But he's not just 5 feet, he's 5 feet 4 inches. So I would add that 4 to the 60 to get 64 inches. Next, Marilu is 4 feet 11 inches. I want it all in inches, so I'm going to take these 4 feet, multiply by 12 to get 48. Then add 11 to get 59 inches. So even though we hear 5 feet 4 inches and 4 feet 11 inches, they're really not that much different from each other, the two. Now, how many inches taller is Marilu than Juan? All you're going to do here is subtract, and do not forget to regroup, which will give you 5 inches taller. All right, write less than, greater than, or equal to. Sorry, greater, less, or equal to. 3/2 minus 1/2 is what to a half? Here, you could use the back of your book to help you instead of finding a common denominator. So I have 2/3 here. Here's 2/3. Oops. Here's 2/3, the back of my book. I'm going to take away half. That means I'm going to be left with a very small amount. Is that small amount less than half? Absolutely. So 2/3 minus half is less than half. 3/4 plus 3/8. Here I'm going to use a common denominator. I know the multiples of 4 and 8, the common multiple is 8. So I'm going to convert 3/4 to an equivalent fraction. 3/4 times what gives me 8? Well, 4 times 2 gives me 8. And what I do to the denominator, I'm going to do to the numerator. I have 6/8 plus 3/8 equals 9/8. Well, 9/8 is greater than 1. Same thing here. I'm going to find a common denominator. If I list the multiples of 4 and 2, I will find that 4 is my common denominator. So I only need equivalent fraction for half. Half times what gives you denominator of 4? 2 times 2 gives me 4. What I do to the denominator, I do to the numerator. 2/4. So 3/4 minus 2/4 is 1/4. They are not greater, they're not less, it is equal. The swimming pool is open 8 hours a day. The pool manager must divide pool time equally among 5 groups. Camp swim, swim lessons, family swim, and open swim. How much time should each group get? Well, this is a division problem. I have 8 things. I'm going to divide by 5 to give me hours. How long each group can swim. 5 goes into 8 one time. My remainder is 3. So my remainder will become my numerator and my denominator is my divisor. So each group is going to get 1 3/5 of an hour to swim.